I look at what's happened here for the last 100 years. It's actually all about salvation.
The island has been a sanctuary for 100 years, first of all for people, and now for our wildlife.
Rotoroa is a really important opportunity to really bring home that everyone can be a part of restoring New Zealand.
The world has changed. We've changed the world, and we're not trying to recreate some mythical past. We're trying to create the future.
Rotoroa Island has been in the ownership of the Salvation Army for over 100 years. They set it up as an alcohol rehabilitation centre. I was aware back in late 2005 the Sallies were selling the island, or they'd vacated the island and closed down their rehabilitation. And I was separately aware that some friends of ours, Neil and Annette Plowman, they were looking to do something significant in terms of a gift to the people of New Zealand.
We were looking for an environmental project where we could basically create a park, and the island was vacant. So we said, well, why do we lease it? If you won't sell it to us, we'll lease it for 100 years.
So we've actually leased the island for 100 years. We have prepaid the lease, and we've been developing the island to open it to the public.
The whole idea behind this partnership between Rotoroa Island Trust and Auckland Zoo really came about as we were talking with the Trust and learning more about what they were aiming to do with Rotoroa Island. What the zoo has been trying to do has been to explore how we can bring our expertise outside the gates of the zoo and use it to conserve New Zealand wildlife out in the wild. And it just lined up very closely with the sorts of thinking that the Trust had done to date.
We were very keen to get kiwi on the island, and we had a chat to the Auckland Zoo. They thought about it and came back to us with the idea maybe we could expand this into just more than kiwi. And they have produced a wildlife management plan for the next 4 years.
So some of the species that we've identified as possible species for translocation in the near future are things like kiwi. We're also looking at whiteheads, a very gregarious and obvious bird is the saddleback. They're big, they're noisy, they're beautiful. Of course, the iconic tuatara of New Zealand, New Zealand's largest living gecko, the Duversel's gecko, which exists only on offshore islands now. And one species that's very close to our hearts currently at the zoo is the wetapunga, the giant weta from Rotoroa Island. So lots of exciting stuff.
There are two goals with this project. First of all, to create a wildlife sanctuary within easy reach of people of Auckland, where they can go and see birds and reptiles in their natural habitat. And the second, and really important for us, is education about conservation for young people. Through the zoo, the programs are being run in the schools, and part of that program is the young people will come to the island for a day and learn about conservation on the island, and that is really important for us.
I hope that not too far in the future there'll be lots of people visiting Rotoroa and being amazed at and integrated into the work that we're doing there and going away with a whole new skill set and a whole new mindset that makes them want to be part of the solution.
In 50 years' time, it will be a wonderful place, and the bird life will be like it used to be, and we'll hear the dawn chorus. The dawn chorus is something I think that all young people should hear in this country.
I feel a lot of personal excitement about this. What we're trying here on Rotoroa Island is groundbreaking. We want to get people to love wildlife, to care for its future, and to get up and do something about it.